I love the work I do. I'm Megan Edge, master healer, author, and educator, and I'm really excited to be able to share with you some of the ways in which I do my work. We've got about 10 minutes left. I would love to do a quick 3-card pull and briefly explain to you the way that I work with a 3-card pull. I'm hoping I can do that in about 5 minutes so that we've got a little bit of time extra. And I don't mind staying a little bit later as well to answer any questions or comments or experiences that you want to share in that time. Okay. So with a 3-card pull, actually I'll use this deck because that way we won't get repeats. The traditional way to work with a 3-card pull is recent past, present moment, and immediate future. So you're in a situation, do I stay in my marriage, for example? And you look to the first card to represent the struggle that you've had or the situation that you're in the recent past. The middle card represents the present moment in guidance or in meditation messages. And then the third card represents the near future, what you can anticipate might happen for you. Then I take it, and I explain this in the book, I take it deeper for you. We also look at the first card representing the mind, so that's what you're thinking. The second card representing the body, how you're holding it. And the third card representing the soul. That's the higher mind, the higher thinking. Then we take it even further, where the first card represents the situation, speaks to the situation. The second card is the guidance that's being offered. And the third card is the outcome should the guidance be followed. So we take a 3-card spread and we make it into a 9-card spread. And we use each same card for those 3 different areas.
Cool. Could you explain that in your book?
I do, yeah. Yeah, in the book I talk about the 1-card pull, which is what we did today, the 3-card spread, and then there's one that's called a rapid response, and that's a multiple card spread, and that's where you can use just one deck, or I often will use 2 or 3 different decks, and you layer the cards in order to go deeper with the messages and the meanings. So
Different kinds of decks, like?
Different kinds of decks, yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing about inner knowing. You will always receive the same information from a million different places until you actually hear the information and act on it. So you'll get the same card, like beautiful Marilyn here did, over and over again. Even if you look at a different deck, you're still going to receive the same message. It might just come in with a different picture and different words, but it's still going to be the same thing. It's your high self or your wise self's way of saying, pay attention. Pay attention. Here we go again. Okay, we're going to give it to you this way now. Oh, you don't like that one? Okay, we're going to give it to you this way. It's going to be the same.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Until you go, oh, right, okay. I need to change. Something needs to change. So would somebody like to throw out a query, a situation, or a circumstance for this 3-card pull?
How about, should I take your course?
Okay. Should Marilyn take, is it in Marilyn's highest good at this point in time
Yeah.
to sign up
More to that
and
point,
take the
in this
confident
point
healer?
of time.
In this point of time.
Because sometime for sure.
That's right. Yeah, if we were to ask the pendulum, we might get a yes, but it might be 5 years from now.
Yeah.
We got to be really specific, right? Okay, so heart thoughts. Isn't that interesting that that's the first card? That's her mind. Oh. Passion's heart.
Oh, I had to read that card for someone else, and it's like, okay, I'm supposed to look her in the eye while I'm looking through this. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Heart cycles. This is one that we already had today. That's so funny. That Heart's Passion card is exactly what my fireplace looked like when that picture was taken.
Wow.
I heard the wood settle, and I looked up from being on the sofa reading my book, and there was this heart
Wow.
in the flames.
That's amazing.
Cool.
And let's just for a second, let's talk about sex, baby, because metaphysics doesn't like to talk about sex. We're happy to talk about money. It's sort of this weird flip over.
Yeah.
Out in the world, we don't talk about our finances, but we'll tell each other about our sex lives. You go into metaphysical conversations, and it flips. People are happy to talk about their money because we're in this whole thing about abundance and creating money and money relationships and change. But sex, are we allowed to have that in metaphysics? Are we allowed to do that? Connect in with our passion and our bodies and Hell yes. Okay. This card isn't just about sexual passion and exploring that aspect of ourselves, which has its own wounding from hundreds and hundreds of years ago in our own lifetimes as well. It's also about connecting to your passion. What are you passionate about? What gets you all juiced up and excited? What is it that when you think about it, you go, oh, yes! Just before all of the reasons why you can't do it come in. So heart thoughts, we had that today as well. So looking at it from the perspective of this is the recent past, okay, what you've been thinking about in the recent past. This is the present moment, connecting in with a passion, and heart cycles coming in as the near future. Okay. When we look at this one from the timeline perspective, this could be connecting to, is it the right time? Are you at a point in this, whatever cycle you're in right now, where this is the right moment for this to occur for you? Okay. Heart thoughts, think about that. What have you been thinking about in terms of your desire and passion to take your metaphysical learning, your spiritual path deeper, your healing path deeper, your path as a healer? What are the repetitive thoughts that have been going on in your mind? You want to, but you pull back. You want to, and then you pull back.
Yeah, I need to trust. I want to develop my trust in the process.
And so that has a lot to do with what you're thinking. Your trusting has to do with how you're thinking. Is it safe? Do you feel safe in stepping into this role for yourself?
And you know, it scares me the amount of work that you've been mentioning, because you know, for 2 months of that, I plan to be on holiday. Thanks.
Well, yeah, you can take it with you on holiday. You can make it part of your holiday because this is for you. Right? And I'm not going to try to convince you of anything. It has to be a fit for you. That's absolutely integral for me when students are invited in. It has to be a fit for both of us. So this is all about, what are you thinking about? What's going on in your mind? What has been happening recently for you with this question? Okay. You've talked to me a number of times now. Move into this card. So this was the mind, now this is the body. Now you've done 2 workshops with me this week, right? What's your body telling you in answer to that question? Is it a pull forward or is it a push back?
It's certainly not a push back.
Okay.
It's just a matter of, okay, when?
Just go into the yes or no. What is your body telling you, yes or no? You've got free will. You can do whatever you want with the answer. I just want to know what your body is telling you right now.
Yes. Well, I think yes.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm the sort of person that I get things in my dreams and stuff like that. And I had a deja vu during the first hour of this. I went, oh boy. All right. Because that's how I get clues. Right. That I'm going in the right direction.
Right. You actually arrive at the moment that you've been waiting to arrive at. Yeah. Okay. So that's the body. Now we talked about this is the circumstance and situation right now. So really this is you following your heart, your heart's passion.
Okay.
Okay. In this present moment, that's the question you're asking, and that's what's being asked of you.
Okay.
Okay. Are you willing to do this? We didn't get this card yet, so I'm going to read what it says on the back. All right. It's really juicy. Fire invokes images of nights and days of passion, of the complete joy in your body and soul, united within the body and soul of another. All of your needs being exceeded, pushed to your limits in physical craving. Challenge what you think is possible in passion. And most people, when they get that card and they read it, they go, oh, that's all about sex. It's about the body. Sex is part of the body. Right? It should feel good. I mean, ideally, that's what we want it to be. It's an expression of our inner selves. It's a celebration of these beautiful bodies that we come here with, that we grow into. And the more that you trust yourself in physical passion with another person or with yourself, the better your relationship is with your body. The more you trust your body, the easier it is when your body says yes to anything that's important to you, the easier it is for you to trust that. Because you have that understanding and that trust with your body. You can trust your body to make you feel really good, and you can trust your body to tell you the truth. So it is connected, even when it makes us blush.
Absolutely.
And then heart cycle, as we saw when it came around today, is all about allowing your love to change and grow or fade if needs be. See the heart healing in the ashes of your transformation. This was the card that came up for somebody yesterday in the workshop. It was that transformation.
Okay.
Are you ready? Does it feel like, in total honesty with yourself, not the doubting demon, not the backpedaler or the inner critic, in total honesty with your wise self and your divine essence and your inner wisdom or your inner strength, is now the time? Without any buts. Remember, butts are what we sit on.
It's
we sit
not
on our
a
butts,
but.
that's it.
It's more like they want me to get back to my fairies and
Your divine essence.
my connection to all that stuff.
Thanks so much for watching my workshops and my talks. It's my passion to share what I know and believe. There's lots of laughter, sometimes tears. We're always learning and growing. I look forward to staying connected to you and to hearing from you. Enjoy this amazing day.